The reason I ask this question, who are you, is without the labels. It's because eventually you recognize, when you take away all of this stuff that we use to separate ourselves, that what's moving through you is source energy. You're connected to it. You're one with it. When you remember that, you treat yourself sacredly. Not as above or below, but as equal. Realizing that the mystery and magic is that we are all one. We're all connected to that energy of source. It's where we start, where we end, and where we reincarnate, or whatever language you want to use, and move to different realms, and all of the frameworks that people use to describe this world and the beyond. It's one thing. But because source is infinite, we see infinite expressions of it. Right? But another way to think about it is that we have 99.9% of the same DNA with everything that exists. As varied as the world is and expansive, 99.9% the same stuff. So through that lens, if I use that as a lens for looking at life, what 0.1% of change could you make in your world that could change everything? That's the power of changing your energy, changing your perspective, changing your thought process, changing the story you tell. That's a big part of the reason I share. Because I know I feel the shift, you feel the shift. I can tune into your energy, you can tune into mine and nature, and we're supported and held in that way. And that 0.1% has a ripple effect that will not be fully understood for generations. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that beautiful? So, in that way, life becomes a lot less overwhelming. Right? And we return to our power. And hopefully, we begin to shine in our most potent frequency.